Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Prissy. Thank y'all for tuning in to Miss Prissy TV. Today's video is going to be the sister lock tags. When were your sister locks installed and how long have you had them? My sister locks were installed October 12th, 2015. So I had them coming up on 2 years on the 12th. Why sister locks and not another form of locks? Well, I did have the traditional locks. I actually had the traditional locks from 2001 to 2008, and then I completely cut them off and went back to the creamy crack, y'all. Yeah, I did. And that didn't last long. Let my hair grow out because I cut it again, like box braids and stuff, protected style, so my hair could grow out. Then I put the locks back in less than a year. So I would say from 2009 to 2000 and maybe 14, I had locks again. Then the traditional ones. Then I cut those. They were very long. I cut them into like a bob. If I could find a picture, I'll insert it somewhere right here or right here. I cut them and got them cut into a bob. Then I cut it off again, and then I had a tapered TWA. I was rocking that for a little bit. Let the fro grow out until it got to a certain length, and then that's when I got my sister locks installed in October 2015. So I'm gonna spin around and show y'all what they look like. That's why a lot of them are uneven looking, because it came from a tapered TWA. So I'm gonna spin around for y'all. As you can see, some are like a lot longer in the back, but then it's also because of the back is lower to my neck anyway, but they're not all the same length. How long did it take you to schedule your installation? Well, I just so happened to have a friend that did them, and when I got the second set of locks, traditional locks, I was talking to her about getting them installed, and she was like, well, what do you want to do? So I just made a split decision, like, just give me the traditional locks. So it was years and years before I got these that, I wanted them. So, I just was unsure of the process and how everything went. So I just got the traditional lock. So it took me a while to actually get up the courage to do it, and also the cost, for the installation and the time to sit there to get them installed was, a part of it as well. What fears did I have before getting my sister locks? I think natural hair fits me well, so it wasn't that I wasn't sure how it was going to look on me. It was the fear of not knowing how to manage them. You can't put oil on them. How am I going to learn to cope with not oiling my scalp, and if I'm gonna have a massive amount of slippage. So it was the fear of going through the process. Name one thing you wish you knew before starting your sister locks. I think I started with about maybe 2 inches. So once the installation was done, I wish I knew how it looked, because I liked it, but I felt like naked. Like my bare scalp, they were so thin, and I didn't really like that look, the initial look. But the more mature it thickens and it fills out. So I should have done a little more research as far as the initial installation and what it would look like. Have you noticed any major changes in your life or the people around you as a result of your sister locks? I've noticed that when I see other women wearing sister locks, we kind of give each other that look, or, oh, do you go to so-and-so? Do they do your hair? Or, we kind of connect. But to the ones who don't have them, I get a lot of questions like, oh, how did they do that? Or who does your hair? Or how long did it take? Or I love your hair, it looks really nice, it's becoming of you. It's mostly positive things. I only hear people say they don't understand the process of it, then you have to explain it to them. How many locks do I have? My sister lock consultant told me at the time, I do not remember. I guess maybe over 300 and something, or 400. I really don't know, and I never sat and counted them. What pattern do you or your loctician use on your hair? I believe that they use the 4-point pattern. I'll be so busy getting my hair done, we talking, and I just never pay attention and I never ask. What products do you use in your hair? Normally I use Shea Moisture. I use Trader Joe's shampoo, the tea tree oil shampoo. Use a lot of natural oils, olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, Trader Joe's shampoo, Suave shampoo, the natural brand. I even use this soap bar from Lush, because that stuff is organic as well. So I use those type of products on my, and I use a satin bonnet or either a satin pillowcase, mostly a satin bonnet though. I turn it inside out so that the elastic around the edges part is not rubbing against my edges. That I found that to be very helpful. How do you wear your hair most of the time? Most of the time I wear my hair just out and down. I pull it back in a ponytail, but I try not to have too much tension on my edges and pulling. Or either I do a little ponytail up here with a little Cinnabon. I may pin this back and have this like coming to the front with the bang. I do the basket weave. So I do the Bantu knots so that it can be curly. I have gotten it curled with the curling iron. I've done the curl formers on my Sisterlocks. So it's very versatile. You can do a lot of different things just as if it was loose natural hair. That's the best part about having them, is they're very versatile, it's low maintenance, and I love them. How often do you retighten your hair? I get my hair retightened every 5 weeks. It's anywhere between 5 to 6 weeks. I like to try to keep it every 5 weeks. How often do you wash your hair? Now, this is a question that I'm not sure if I should be answering, but I do like to wash my hair at least once a week. And if it's not once a week, it's every 2 weeks. Because I just don't like when it gets that greasy, dirty feeling, or you cooking something in the house, it picks up that grease smell. Yeah, so maybe twice a month on average. One thing you miss about loose natural hair and one thing you don't. What I miss about loose natural hair is the fact that I could brush and comb it, and you know, I could really rub my fingers through it and massage it, and it's just like loose. And what I don't miss about it is actually having to get up and do something to it and look presentable to go outside, whether you do the finger coils, like I said when I had the tapered fro, the finger coils, the 2-strand twist, and I don't miss the maintenance of having to do that. I am very much low maintenance, believe it or not, and that's why I always end up back having some type of locks. So I do not miss having that. What are your hair goals? My hair goal is to have long, healthy hair. Now, as you know, I love to dye my hair. I was contemplating if I was going to do another color on it, but I think I'm not going to do it. But the jury's still out on that. I don't know. But my goal is to have long, healthy, strong, shiny looking hair. That's my hair goal. Do you use supplements? If yes, which ones? If not, why? Well, I take the hair, skin, and nails vitamins and my 1-a-day vitamin. That's about it. But I was taking that even before I had these, so everyone should take vitamins on top of getting it from your food. How long is your longest lock? Well, let's see. Because I don't know. I have a few that I come across and they seem to be quite long, so I don't know, guys. I guess maybe this one, but then I have one in the front here that's pretty long. See, so I really don't know. I love every single last one of them. I don't really care about which one is the longest, or as long as they're healthy. One major thing you like about Sisterlocks and one major thing you don't. What I like about Sisterlocks is, again, the versatility, the many different styles you can get. You can even tie them up and leave some out. I like the fact if you go to the beach, you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta do something with my hair. You just pull it back, you good to go. It can get wet. In the rain, you don't make a big deal out of it unless you have curls. It's just low maintenance. I love it. This was like the best decision that I ever made. I love that. But the downside of it is the cost. But when you look at it, the cost is worth it for the person that's doing the installation, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. Doing Sisterlux and install, man, it took me 16 hours to sit through that. That's tough, and I got it done all in one day. If you could start your journey again, what would you do differently? I would definitely do more extensive research on the maintenance, the installation, opposed to learning as I was going. I would do a little more research, and because that's a big step. You really got to be sure that you want to do it. You have to be patient, and you got to be kind to your hair. You can't put oil on it for a while. You don't want to cause any slippage. You got to be patient and go along with the whole process. So if you're not prepared to be patient, Sisterlux or locks period are not for you. Do you have any Sisterlux crushes or inspirations? Just women in general. Women that wear Sisterlux, I'm like looking at them and I'm admiring them, and I have my own, so I'm admiring mine as well. I like the YouTuber Let's Journey. Her locks are healthy and they always look nice, and she's very knowledgeable about the process of her Sisterlux journey, and I think she's awesome. So guys, that wraps up the Sisterlux tag, and if you have Sisterlux, then tag you're it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Miss Prissy. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. As I always say, have your own style. Pal, I'm out. Bye, guys.